play the role of Helena, who is one of the lovers in the show. The show follows a set of 4 lovers, so 2 sets of lovers, as they navigate through their story. They're magicked by all these fairies, and then everything gets messed up. And it's really fun. This is definitely a challenge for me. This is the first time I've really been in like a dramatic role and not a comedic role. So it's been really fun exploring all of the depths of Helena's character, like the amount of longing she has for her love Demetrius, and the anger and the sadness and the desperation. It's really fun exploring all of those different facets, and it's also really fun having a very specific set of 3 scene partners. Every scene we're in is just the 4 of us, and it's been really awesome to explore the dynamics of the group too. So I've had a lot of fun with this role, and this is a completely different show than anything we've ever done, and it's been a very fresh challenge for us.
I play Tom Snout, who is a part of this group called the Mechanics, and their leader is Nick Bottom, and he's kind of this very wacky character, and he kind of leads them to create this play for a wedding that's happening at the end of the show. And Tom Snout it's different. We kind of switched roles because I've always been in more of a dramatic role, I guess, and now I'm playing a comedic character. So that's been really fun to explore that with the other mechanics that I'm with. And it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I get to kind of just be funny and a little wacky on stage, and I don't know, it's been fun.
Well, my first thought was not so sure, definitely.
Yeah.
I think that was everybody's.
Yeah.
But at least for me, as we dove deeper into the text, it's been a good challenge as actors on how to act Shakespeare, because the words don't make much sense. So what you have to do is work on your delivery and your expressions and your nonverbal acting skills, which kind of get looked over sometimes because you just focus on the lines. So that's been a really fun challenge from an actor point of view. It's still really funny and it's super entertaining, but it's been really fun to dive into a completely new side of acting.
Yeah, I agree. Pretty much the wording has definitely been a big challenge, like figuring out what you're saying and how to portray it in a way that makes sense to the audience, and also how to portray what you're acting out. You really have, I think the biggest challenge is being more expressive with what you're doing and really telling what you're saying more with your body than your words, since the audience like won't totally understand what you're saying all the time. But it's been a challenge, but it's fun.
For me personally, you could probably say the same. It's the group setting, definitely, because you have your scene partners and I have mine, and it's very separated until the end when everybody comes together. But other than that, there's like 3 very distinct groups that stay separate, and so it's been really fun to get like super like close and, I don't know, explore the group dynamics of my one group, and then they all like come together, and that's been really fun for me personally, is to work with kind of a smaller group and very closely with those people.
Yeah, I agree. I've definitely never had this role where I'm in such a small group that's not an ensemble or by myself. And when you're working with people that you're so close with all the time, it's been really fun getting to experience that and kind of grow bonds through it. And I think that's been my favorite part as well.
I'm gonna go to Iowa State, and I want to major in psychology with a specific focus in social work. But I definitely will, although I'm not majoring in theater, I will definitely be involved in theater on campus, especially choreography, because I definitely want to keep that in my future. But theater's been a big part of my life, and I'll continue doing it.
I plan on going to University of Iowa for nursing, and then after that I might attend PA school. I'm still figuring that out, but those are my plans.
Theater is really I've been in sports too, so I've done both worlds. Theater is by far the best place for learning not only like public speaking skills and all of those amazing things, but also how to connect like as people. Like I have formed deep friendships through theater, and theater's taught the importance of empathy and definitely perspective. Like when you're playing a different character, you realize how important it is to try to understand other people. And so just by performing on stage, I've learned how to connect with people everywhere, and that skill will follow me everywhere.
Yeah, I agree. I think I never was interested in theater really up until high school, and the amount of people I've met through it and the friends I've made and the connections, I think will be something that I'll have for the rest of my life. That's definitely been the biggest impact that being a part of this program has given to me too. So.
Oh, well, it's completely different. I think it's very unique, it's different. It's Shakespeare, which may seem scary at first, but it's a comedy, definitely. It's really funny, and we have worked incredibly hard on our acting skills, specifically for this show. And we're super excited, and it'll be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch. I think the visuals and the costuming and the acting, it'll be really entertaining for an audience to watch.
And we've poured our heart and souls into it.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time working on it, so it's definitely worth it.
I think it's like getting to see the whole process, because we're there from day one. Like, we're at auditions, we run auditions, and we're at every rehearsal, and then once we get to the show, that's when we really shine, you know?
Yeah, I would have to agree too. I really love seeing how the show like progresses from when it starts to the final product. It's really cool to see all the work that goes into it. This is my sixth show as a stage manager, and I did run crew for 2 shows.
This is my 6th show as a stage manager. I was run crew for 1 and assistant stage manager for another. Well, it kind of started with me. In my first show, I was run crew, and I got to be up in the light booth with our past stage manager for the first act of the show. And once I saw what she did, I was like, that seems kind of cool. I really want to do that. So I was like, you should make me assistant for the play, because it was the musical. And then I was assistant, and now we're here 3 years later.
I joined because we're really good friends, and so she needed a partner, and so here I am.
Yeah. The time, commitment it is.
Time commitment. And when we have blocking rehearsals, those can get challenging because it's hard to write down where everyone is on stage, because the actors have to do it for oneself, their one self. We have to do it for everyone.
Yeah. So the 60-person scenes, those are fun.
Yeah.
The final show is my favorite part.
Yeah.
But it's hard to choose. But because that's when I really get to be in the element and do it, you know?
Yeah, I love being backstage during the runs. It's just fun to see it all happen from a different perspective.
Yeah. It's kind of this show and that show, but we have mentees this year. So we've had to balance doing all the stage management stuff while also teaching them.
Yes, so that they can step up next year once we graduate and know what to do and how to do it. I will be attending the University of Northern Iowa for elementary education.
And I'm going to Iowa State University for materials engineering. Well, it taught me some very valuable skills.
Yeah.
Through theater, I found my voice, and I found my place, which taught me a lot of confidence. And it also taught me a lot of organization, because if you're unorganized as a stage manager, you're not going places, you know?
Yeah, I would say it taught me good leadership skills, which will help when I'm a teacher, and then also good communication and organization skills, which are both very important.
It's like a big family.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. It's like one big family, and you can always fit in.
Yeah.
In the theater department.
There's always a place for you.
Yeah.
Which is great. Whether that be backstage or on stage,
Yeah.
there's always a place. It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, it's super fun. There's a lot of good, funny scenes, and I don't want to spoil too much.
Yeah, but let's just say some magic happens.
Yeah, there's lots of magic.
Yeah. And Shakespeare can be scary, but it's really easy to understand, actually, if you just listen.
Yeah.
You just gotta listen a little harder, and you'll understand.
Well, I am a hobgoblin named Puck, and I'm kind of this mischievous goblin that kind of watches everything that's going on, and I am Oberon's right-hand person who ends up making some mischief go on in the woods between the lovers, and has a few mistakes, but Puck's good-hearted. I feel like Puck is just playful, and yeah.
Honestly, I feel like your character didn't do much wrong. It was just like a lot of miscommunication.
Yeah, there was, yeah.
Yeah. Hermia is an Athenian girl who wants to get married to Lysander, but her father wants her to get married to this other guy, Demetrius. So basically, she has the wonderful idea to run away with Lysander to get married somewhere else. And basically, like a lot of things go wrong. Like they get lost in the woods, and you will see. I don't want to spoil too much, but basically, a lot of people get turned around. People turn on each other. They don't see things how they normally do, basically. But it's really funny. It's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great ending. Great ending.
Well, I feel like the Shakespeare part didn't really scare me, but it made me feel like I was like challenged. I wanted to be put to the challenge, see what it is like to perform a Shakespeare play. And also, I've been in musicals and plays for the past few years, and I just love being with the production and with these people. And the production here, the drama department is amazing.
Yeah, I would agree with her on that. I wasn't really scared. I was just kind of like, oh, well, maybe it'd be easier to memorize, and it kind of was, honestly. It's also like my senior year, and I don't want to miss out on that. So, I'm glad I did it. So, but it's been fun. It's been really great, and it's not as like complicated as people make it out to be. Really, like after like the 2 days of like working on it, it just kind of felt like basic English to me. Yeah.
I feel like the most challenging part is how the late nights and how it kind of affects our performance. But I feel like, yeah, that part is the most challenging, is bringing enough energy to the rehearsal after long nights of rehearsal and early mornings of school.
I would say my biggest challenge is the fact that I say a lot of stuff while I'm angry, and that while speaking Shakespeare, which is a lot of rhyming words, can be very difficult to like make out and like have the diction correct. So that is definitely my struggle, especially like when you're angry and people say things fast and loud, and you can't do that with Shakespeare. And I think that's where I struggle a little bit, but I've worked on it. Still am, but I have.
My favorite part is being up like on stage with all the lights. Like, I just love being on stage and being able to tap into somebody who's in a different world. Like, I'm a whole different person. I'm Puck. I'm a hobgoblin, and I get to go through the woods and cause chaos and like do magic, and I'm just like this whole different person, and I feel like that's really fun to explore.
And I can always tell when you're having fun. Like you always enjoy it. It's so fun to watch her. I would say something that I really enjoy is the fight choreography. That is so funny. It's so funny, especially like you have all your friends around you and you're just like rehearsing this really just funny sequence of events, and there's just a lot of laughs to it, and the people are great, everyone has a personality and each one is a great one, so I'm always entertained. I plan to go to Iowa State to study psychology, and I hope that I can continue theater there. I'm not really sure about how the homework will affect it or not,
I don't know.
I'm excited, yeah. They have a great theater program. Being my senior year, it's really sad, honestly, because I've been here for so long, and you meet so many different people, and you always see the people that you grew like the grade before you go, and you're like, that's not me. And now I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, it's me this time, So I think that's always sad, but I think I've done my time here, and I've tried to be the best person I can be. And for the people that I've connected with personally, I just hope that they continue to be the best person that they can be, because that's the whole point of theater, is just like having fun, connecting with people and just showing the world like who you are and the talent that you possess. And there's so much talent in this theater department, and everyone knows that. Like, I mean, when you go to like large group speech, everyone says, "Spencer kids are here," you know. So that's always great. So honestly, I'm just gonna look back and just be proud, like not just like of myself, but like everyone. Like I got to know her last year. And I kept thinking that she was a junior because she just presents herself so much older than she does. She's just so mature, okay? And she's so talented, and I'm really excited to like see you grow because honestly, you've done so good, especially like Into the Woods. That's when I really got to know you. But yeah, I'm just excited to like watch how everything pans out once I leave. But it was great. It was great to get to know everybody.
So then you can see how hard these wonderful people have worked on this amazing play. And every year I feel like the production is just top tier, and it always gets a good audience. And everyone always says how great it is, and I have a feeling that this one's gonna be just as great.
Yeah. I think this show has everything. It has drama, it has romance, it has comedy. It's just overall, like, it has everything that anybody could possibly want. So if you just really want to have a great night and enjoy yourself, you gotta come. And if you don't, that sucks. You miss out.